starting a recording. Sharing is disabled. Gonna be playing at the start as Orange Eridanis. Timer begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, fuck you. Should have mouse click moved there. Where was my... Okay, good. I guessed right. It's glitched back, but I have access to guns on this character. Oh. Oh god. Stealth shield. Alright, where's that base? Nice and clean. That looked like that was gonna go real bad. Still have the stealth shield out like an idiot. Well, on this run, I got a liberation at the time where last run I was like, if I don't get a liberation in a minute, I'm done. So that's pretty significant improvement right there. Come on. So Gordy, how you doing? It's been a while. Like a week or so, I guess, but you know what I mean. Five days ago. Ah, the beach episode. That was so much fun. Uh-oh. Stealth shield! Yes. I am surprised at how effectively I've managed to use the 2 uses of those stealth shield that I didn't just completely burn in space. I usually don't use them at all in speedrunning. I have no idea how I broke that window. I didn't shoot it. Maybe a nearby guard shot it? Ah yes, just pure fear. The window was scared of me. That makes sense. They see the world record holder coming and they're like, oh no, he's gonna break us. Might as well just do it ourselves. $65%, okay. Keep this character for at least one more. Oh, I left my sword behind? That's interesting. Get out of here! I'd have gone to the closer one, but I'm pretty sure it has the Bloodless Claws mission guy, and I don't want to do Bloodless missions. Because they won't let me do these assassinates. Could do captures, but... Out of range? Yes. Glad I bought it. Nice and queen. Alright, here comes the one part of this speedrun where I could actually fail it, I guess. Actually, no, I couldn't fail it, but if I lose this character, I'm set back a lot of time. Oh, shit. That's fine, it's an assassinate. It's swapping from that first character to the second one that's, like, risky because I don't have a rechargeable swapper on me yet, and I just bought a normal one, and I don't have, like, a big galaxy with a bunch of good stuff unlocked yet at that point. So I'm working with, like, we're talking mission to mission, whether or not I can actually succeed. Especially since I actually did the swap before unlocking rechargeable teleporters. That makes things even slightly more dangerous. Great. I hate predators. Oh, any idea which one? Trying that before I forget to again. Well, I can't imagine that could possibly be a bad thing, quite frankly. This is wild. I just realized I don't actually remember if Mistake is the highest difficulty mission. It's been too long. I think this is. Like, I'm getting a liberation per mission completed now, which is like what you get at the highest difficulty. It's gotta be Mistake. God, I haven't played this in too long, though, if I'm forgetting that. Because after Mistake, it's just glory missions, and those are their own separate thing. Get one more unlocked. Before I switch characters, I think I want to do one more mission. Oops. Oh, come on. Where am I? I was not where I thought I was on that space station, let me tell you. Okay, what do we got? You'll have some money. No gun. Okay, fun. Does that work? Nope. That works though. It's just a bit slow. I can take one slow mission though. It's a speed run, but sometimes slow is fast. Because slow is smooth. And smooth is definitely fast. clause that I can complete easily, and it's a mistake quality mission. Thank you, game. Oh, shit. Can't believe I didn't notice that was glitched back. That feels stupid. So that got the Stronghold Liberation and got me access to all 3 other areas of space, so I didn't mess up when I thought I might have messed up in Galaxy Selection. Oh, that's glitchers? Okay, that's an actual mess up. That adds 1 extra mission I have to do. That's like almost a minute of time loss if things are going well. I need to be careful about that, more so than I have been. What? Excuse me. God, imagine though what speedrunning would look like if every game had a 6x speed button. Oh, I should just kill this guy actually. Oops. Really need to stop taking those silence clause missions. Those are not super viable. Alright, can work with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. Every time I do it, it still just makes me so happy how absolutely hilarious just absolutely just chucking these guys into space is. Like, it's just such a weird way to do this. Alright, I need to make sure I have... If anyone watching this understands enough about the plot of the game to know why what I'm about to say is true, it's kind of ironic that the person with the bloodless mission clause for my game here is in sovereign territory. That's funny. More without compromising this character? No. Yeah, I'll just have to do a low money character. Not the hugest waste of time, but it's probably something that would save seconds if I was being more careful in my on-the-fly planning. Every second counts in a speedrun. That's literally the point. probably work with. Alright, can you buy a gun? And bullets. And a sidewinder even. Okay. Yep. Equipped. Time to instantly break that bloodless vow he's got. This man has sworn never to kill another living soul. And of course that means that he just chucks that guy right into space instantly. Oh no, my vow! I broke it. As I said earlier in the runs when I was actually talking about trackers, because it did the same thing to me, I hate predators. This time it was a real predator. This is not the base from which to do a mission. Excuse me. Oh, come on. 74%. Alright, I'll do one more. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Oh, actually, it's not a problem. I thought the mission wouldn't complete, but it still did. Goodbye, Ghost Vow. I'm on pace to only be just slightly slower than my existing world record, which ain't bad. Jim from the office FaceTime while this happens. Thing I gotta do. Alright. Let me off this screen, let me off this screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 4, 1. Time 45:25. A couple months ago, that would have been a world record. Still got it. That was rusty as hell. I don't think I've done a... The last, like, full speedrun I done was, like, 2 months ago. Whew. Fly in my ships. Blow up all these stations. The nice thing about this speedrun, too, is that even though it shows the entire game, it doesn't spoil the plot because I skipped through the only plot conversation. Whew! Alright. Well, that was Heat Signature in 45 minutes, 25 seconds, .22. I'm also sick, which I'm not blaming for the mess ups, but you know, can't help, right? Oh. So my new stream layout with the webcam in the bottom left, that wasn't like obstructing anything I was doing, was it? Also, it's hilarious to me that on the screen it still says dying 919 because that character I grabbed at the end just to talk to Seder and to end the game had the dying tag, which means that after 10 minutes of playing them, they'll just die. But it has it over the credits. I find that funny. Well, there's nothing in that corner that's, there's nothing in that corner in the, in the game's UI. Like, I never look in that corner. But, like, I don't know if there's anything that people would want to look at that I don't care about, I guess. But, like, there's nothing down there, because you can see, like, these teleport items, right? Yeah, they're on the stream. So I don't know about any other game, but Heat Signature is great, because in the same fight I can throw the same sword at 2 different people. Within seconds. This is what these missions look like if you're not speedrunning it, usually. And are still pretty good, like... That was decently fast. And I'm lazy and don't want to pilot my pod when I'm playing like this, so I always do the slightly extra work of actually hijacking every ship, no matter what the mission is. So, like, if I'm just dicking around like this, I straight up do not care what the mission I'm grabbing is, I just grab the one that'll pay the most. And then I kill everyone on board and take the ship. Bullet dodge, bullet dodge. Not bad. This game rules, though. Like, I feel like this is almost, like, I love the speedrun for what it is, and I love the game for what it is, but I feel like the speedrun almost doesn't do the game justice. Because, like, I don't show off any of the parts that made me originally feel like this is, like, this is one of my favorite games of all time, for sure. That's why I got into speedrunning with it first. And, like, I feel like all this cool stuff I'm doing with this sword, like, I just don't do that in the speedrun, and it's kind of a shame. Basically just use teleporters, and I carry a gun with me to, literally the last guy on the ship. Where is he? There he is. Correct. Alright, where was the pilot seat? It was there. But yeah, super fun game. There's some cool tech you can do that I think a lot of people don't know about. And since I'm planning to upload this video to YouTube, I'm going to show a bit of that off on this next mission, which will probably be the end of this video. So this game, the basic equipment in it is your weapons, which is swords and guns, as well as concussion hammers and wrenches if you want to go non-lethal. There's all sorts of tech, like the teleporters I use, key cloners, which let you mimic a key that a guard's carrying from a range away and through walls, crashers and subverters, which will take down enemy shields. What else is there? There's emergency shields, which make you immune to damage, and stealth shields, which make it so that if you're facing an enemy, they can't see you. There's slipstreams, which make you go super fast and enemies go super slow for a few seconds. There's a couple types of explosives, like I'm carrying this grenade launcher that does some stuff. And then there's the really cool things that I thought were complete and utter garbage until recently, which are these traps. So these traps look like they suck on face value, because I use it, it's on the ground. That's all it's doing. I have to place it, and I have to wait for an enemy to come to it. So, like, you can kind of draw enemies to it if you want to, but it's not super good. Now, the tech I recently learned about, which is crazy, actually won't do anything on this mission, but it is extremely cool, which is that you can actually throw a trap and have it be active. Normally, if you throw a trap like this, it'll just bounce off walls. It's not active. That acid trap would not strip armor off. Now, none of these enemies are wearing armor, so I'm not showing it off to its best extent, but what you can do is you can throw a trap, teleport it back to you while it's in the air, and then use it, and it'll keep its velocity, as you saw, but it'll be active. So you can throw activated traps at enemies, so you can throw acid traps at armored guys, and you can throw crash traps at shielded guys, take their shield and armor clean off, and kill them. One of my favorite techniques when I'm doing this, if there's, say, an armored guy, throw the acid trap, teleport it back to me. Oh, oops, I threw it again. Didn't mean to do that. Throw it, teleport it back, use it, insta-pause, throw the sword after it, and with just a sword and a rechargeable trap, like an acid trap, or with just a sword, a rechargeable acid trap, and a rechargeable crash trap with one possible charge on each of them, and enough time using these techniques, you can take on any enemy on any ship. It's amazing. This tech is really cool and completely useless on this ship because in this galaxy I just started, no one has shields or armor yet because it's still early missions that don't have the difficulty that would make shields or armor happen. But throwing traps is awesome. It's most fun and probably least useful with the glitch traps that teleport enemies to a set distance away. And I say least useful because the trap is spinning, so the glitch trap might toss them out of the ship, which is how glitch traps are amazingly used. And it might not. Who knows? It's kind of random. Anyway, traps are cool. I used to think they sucked. I was wrong. Delete this galaxy. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the video. Thank you anyone for watching. Leave a comment if you were interested or want to engage. Always happy to see comments. Have a nice day.